You're a mind power specialist. There's a lot of people that weren't at the conference that are watching this video. In fact, I would say most of the people that are in real estate aren't here. There's 60,000 agents. I think there's about 4,500 in here. Robin, mind power. You said something there that really triggered me to talk about the importance about working on yourself, for yourself, by yourself, because as you said, real estate is about 80% psychology, 20% mechanics. Tell me more.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people focus most of their attention on what to do, what to say, which is important. So just to be clear, the mechanics is important. You need to have it. So it's not just one or the other, it's both and. But the reason why I believe that success is 80% psychology is you literally everything is an energy and a vibration. And success is a vibration of energy that doesn't happen to you, it actually comes through you. We create success with our thoughts, our words, and our actions. And unfortunately, Tom, most people think one thing, they say something else, they do something different, and they wonder why they're not in alignment. And when your thoughts, words, and actions are in alignment, there's an incredible amount of power there. So an important part of what I want, what I teach, is getting people to recognize that you can literally train your brain psychologically for success. You can, in fact, it's called neuroplasticity. You can literally rewire the brain and train the brain to think what you want it to think. There's a saying, I know it might sound complicated, but it's actually quite simple. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Basically means, when you're firing a neuron, you're thinking a thought, thinking a thought, thinking a thought. And if you can think the same thought over and over again, you're firing the neurons and they're wiring, which creates bigger neural pathways in the brain. And that's how we change our psychology, by training the brain, but the key is to do it consistently. Motivation, you and I know. Yeah. Motivation doesn't last. Motivation is temporary. Transformation is permanent. How do you get transformation? By training the brain.
So, Robin, you talked about in your presentation how you can have two individuals, same skill set, same economy, same market condition, same interest rates.
Same level of experience.
Yeah, same level of experience and same brand. Everything's the same. Yet one person sells 100 houses and another person sells 20 houses. Yeah. When you fit what you just said about the psychology, about the pathways, about the mind, about energy, how do you put that into context there? And more importantly, what I want to ask you is, how does that person that's doing the 10 or 20 sales, what are action steps that they should start doing?
Yeah. It's a great question. So really it's about creating new habits. And creating habits are easier than we think it is. Like a lot of people go, oh man, I have to change my entire way of being. No, you don't. I ask you to give me a simple amount, give yourself 10 minutes a day, where you give yourself a sacred amount of time.
Oh no, the video has just ended, but I got good news for you. If you resonated with this and you want to take the next step and move from just being a sayer to a doer, this is your sign to join the Real Estate Gym, where you can get enormous amounts of content, scripts, dialogues, techniques, processes to help you build an ELF business. Effortless, lucrative, and fun. Press the link right now.
We read motivation to youth only, mentally fit.